Welcome back to the Wealth Society. Thank you for being part of this community. I want to let you all on a little secret. We are working hard on our ebook version, so make sure to subscribe to receive 50% off on this valuable tool once it is released. You tell yourself, I'll get serious about money next month. You download budgeting apps, watch financial videos, maybe even read a book or two. For a week, maybe two, you're motivated. And then, life happens. You miss a day. Then you miss a week. Your discipline disappears. And suddenly you're right back where you started, asking yourself, why can't I just stay consistent? Why do I know what to do, but never actually do it? Why do I feel busy, stressed, and exhausted, yet financially stuck? And here's the worst part, you start to think the problem is you. That you're lazy. Undisciplined. Not wired for success. Look, if that feels uncomfortably familiar, that's not a coincidence. Because today I'm going to show you the hidden mental block that keeps people poor, undisciplined, and trapped in the same financial cycle for years, sometimes for their entire lives. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. My name is Miguel, and if you're someone who's struggling mentally trying to break barriers, build discipline, and feel unstuck, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Now look, this channel isn't about get-rich-quick nonsense. It's about understanding how money actually works, and more importantly, how your mind works around money. Because here's the thing most people never realize. Money problems are rarely money problems. They're identity problems. The lie you've been taught about discipline. Let's start by challenging one of the biggest assumptions in personal finance. We're told discipline is about willpower. That successful people just try harder. That they wake up at 4 a.m., grind non-stop, and somehow magically stay consistent.
But the data says otherwise. According to research published by the American Psychological Association, over 70% of people fail to maintain new habits past 30 days, even habits they genuinely want. That includes saving money, budgeting, investing consistently, sticking to a financial plan. Now ask yourself, are 70% of people lazy? No. Here's what most people don't realize. Willpower is not a strategy. It's a limited resource. And if your financial plan depends on motivation or discipline alone, it's already broken. The real mental block, this is where it gets uncomfortable. The hidden mental block keeping you poor isn't lack of information. It's something much deeper. It's what psychologists call identity-level conflict. Here's what that means in plain English. You might consciously want to be disciplined, wealthy, focused, and financially free. But subconsciously, your identity is still aligned with struggling, just getting by, living paycheck to paycheck, feeling behind, feeling like success is for other people. And whenever your actions threaten that identity, your brain pulls you back. Not because it hates you, but because its job is consistency, not growth. This is where it gets really interesting. Why your brain resists financial progress. Your brain's primary function is survival, not success. From an evolutionary standpoint, familiar pain feels safer than unfamiliar improvement. Known struggle feels more predictable than unknown success. That's why you overspend right after saving. You self-sabotage when momentum builds. You procrastinate when progress actually matters. A study from Stanford University showed that people are more likely to sabotage long-term gains when those gains threaten their current self-concept. Translation? If your identity is someone who struggles financially, your brain will unconsciously protect that identity, even if it hurts you. Look, that's not weakness. That's conditioning. The poverty loop most people never escape. Let me break this down simply. Most people live inside this loop. 1. Emotional discomfort, stress, boredom, insecurity. 2. Short-term relief behavior, spending, procrastinating, distractions. 3. temporary relief. 4. Long-term damage, debt, stagnation, guilt. 5. Reinforced identity, I'm just not cut out for this. And then the cycle repeats. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but I still need more discipline. No. You don't need more discipline. You need less friction and better systems. Why budgeting fails for most people? Let's talk math for a second. According to Federal Reserve data, nearly 60% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency without borrowing. But here's the psychological reason why. Most budgets are built on ideal behavior, not real behavior. They assume you'll always make rational decisions. You'll never be tired. You'll never be emotional. You'll never slip. That's fantasy. Here's what most people don't realize. Good financial systems assume you will fail sometimes. And they're designed around that. The identity shift that changes everything. People who build wealth don't rely on motivation. They adopt a new identity. Instead of saying, I'm trying to save money, they say, I'm the kind of person who doesn't waste money. Instead of, I need more discipline, they think, I don't negotiate with myself. This isn't positive thinking, it's behavioral psychology. James Clear talks about this in Atomic Habits, but very few people apply it to money. Your habits don't change until your self-image changes. A simple analogy that explains it all. Think of your financial life like a thermostat. No matter how much effort you apply, hustling, working overtime, temporary discipline, your results always drift back to a familiar temperature. That temperature is your financial self-image. Until you change the thermostat, not the behavior, nothing sticks. #1. Identity-based rules. Here's something you can apply today. Create 3 identity-based money rules. For example, I don't finance depreciating assets. I pay myself first, automatically. I never spend money to impress people. Rules remove decision fatigue. And decision fatigue is what kills discipline. 2. Automate what you can't trust yourself with. Here's a stat that should wake you up. According to Vanguard, investors who automate contributions outperform manual investors by over 30% long-term. Why? Because automation removes emotion. If your financial success depends on feeling motivated, it's fragile. Automate savings. Automate investing. Automate bill payments. Let systems do what willpower can't. 3. Delay, don't deny. Most people fail because they try to eliminate spending completely. That triggers rebellion. Instead, delay gratification. When you want to buy something, wait 72 hours. Revisit the purchase. Ask, is this aligned with who I'm becoming? You'd be shocked how many impulses disappear. Why most people stay stuck for decades. Here's the hard truth. People don't stay poor because they lack opportunity. They stay poor because their identity never updates. They keep solving surface problems. New side hustle. New app. New budget. While ignoring the root cause. And the root cause is internal. The moment everything changes. The moment you stop asking, how do I get more disciplined? And start asking, who do I need to become? Everything shifts. Your actions feel lighter. Your decisions feel clearer. Your finances stop feeling like a constant fight. Finally, the truth is no one is coming to save you. But that doesn't mean you're broken. It means you're early. And once you understand this mental block, you're already ahead of most people. If this video made you think, even a little, hit the like button so more people see it. Subscribe if you want more content on money, discipline, and building a life that doesn't feel like a trap. And comment below. Identity over discipline. Because that shift alone can change everything. I'll see you in the next one.